Hey guys, Motorcarnut here, and today I'm going to show you how to install a timing chain tensioner. A little bit different than other cars because usually you install this first and then you put the timing cover on. On the Toyota, this is the 2AZFE 2.4 liter and the 2.5. You have to install this after you put the timing cover on. And this is where it goes. It goes in this area. Here's the oil. The oil pressure pumps through this unit right through here. All right. When it's inside the cover and puts pressure on the chain. All right. So how Toyota does this is when you put the chain in all the marks. I have a video on all the timing marks, how to line this all up the way it is right now. You can go check that out. I'll put the link in the bottom. And when you install this rail here, the one that puts the pressure, it has like a little tab here, so it really can't fall back, and it has a little metal piece here, so the chain can't jump. So when the timing is in line like it is now, you know, this is fine. Everything is fine. That you put the cover on. This is really not going to go nowhere. And how you set this up is you push this plunger that has a little tab here, and this little mechanism over here. Let me move it out of the way. Okay. When you push the plunger down, this little tab grabs there to keep it compressed. And how you do that is you just hold this little piece right here. You just press this down while you push this in. All right? And then you'll end up with it looking like this. You see how it's locked in? So now what's going to happen, once we put the cover on, we're going to install this, right? And it's going to put pressure. This is going to hit over here and put a little pressure. And then when we turn the engine, we're going to turn it clockwise. It's going to put pressure on this, which is going to put pressure on this. And then it's going to release. And then you're going to have the spring pressure. And time is going to be complete. Now, when you start the engine, oil is going to pump into this and make it nice and rock hard so it doesn't slip. To install the cover, you put a nice bead of I like gasket maker. I like this one, the ultra black gasket maker. You put it all around there. Put it here and here. And be careful over here. That's where the oil pressure is for the timing chain tensioner. You put the gasket maker around this area. Don't put nothing over there. And all the way around. I'm going to put it on and show you what it looks like. Put a new front crank seal too. And then we're just going to install it on the engine and install the timing chain tensioner. All right, and that's how I do it. I put the bead on, and then what I do with my finger, I just move it around to make sure it has nice contact all the way around. And over here, I put a little thinner layer because you don't want a thick layer to squish and block the hole of the timing chain tensioner. And then you put a little bit here and here. And now over here, if you see, there's like a little indent. You have to put extra here. And the same thing on the other side, because they did that just in case these two don't meet up. Let's say if this was a little off and they kept it flat, it could keep the whole timing chain cover out. So they made a little divot in that cover. So you just want to make sure you put that extra here and here. And now we just slide it on. So now once this is installed, we're going to put this in now. And what it's going to do, once we put this in, it's going to put pressure on the timing chain guide. And show you this side. And what it's going to do is going to put pressure and it's going to release itself automatically. It's going to go in like that. See what it did? And then it's going to go like that and put tension over here. So we're going to put this in first, and we're going to rotate the engine a little bit. I'm going to put my crank bolt back on. and we're gonna listen for it. All right, we installed it. Now we're gonna look down, and the tensioner is right in back of there. So we wanna see when we turn the engine clockwise, we wanna see it stiffen up. So I'm gonna do that now. You heard it? It already was ratcheting out. All right, so now we already got, let me zoom. Okay, we already got tension on it. As soon as I touched it, you heard that your tension go, the ratcheting came out and locked. So now it has tension, and that's basically it. You can rotate the engine if you want a couple of times, or even backwards, just a little bit to make sure. See? Now, when we rotate it backwards, it's gonna go in, right? But it's still gonna have a little tension on it. It won't go all the way into jump. That's what I meant. Just a little bit, a couple of lengths, and then we do it again. And you see it's nice and tight. And basically it's basically self-adjusting. As soon as you put it in, all right, this little thing is just right there. As soon as you turn the engine, it lifts up and the piston pops out, and that ratcheting noise, makes it go out. And now if you turn it backwards, it goes like, see, it goes in a little bit, it'll give you a little bit of play. That's why you saw that play, but it won't go all the way in no more. And it's locked in now. When you start the engine, the oil fills up through here and makes it rock hard, and that's how you have no slack in the chain. All right, guys, Motorcarnut, please subscribe, hit the like button. Any question pertaining to this video, leave them below. I answer all my questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you all for watching.